Man, this is Big Talk, Big Game, man. Back in effect, man. Ready to give you that entertainment that you need to hear, must hear, and have to hear, man. You feel me? Big Talk, Big Game is back in effect. This is your boy D-Rail.
I
go by the name of Lee. What up?
Man, like, we want to give you that topic, you know what I'm saying, that hot topics that everybody want to hear, that who's capping, man. We got a great guest coming to bless us with his presence in the game room today, and we got that rank 'em. And we may give you a little bit of lyrical exercise as well, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, the person we got coming, he got them bars. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get right into it, man. Our show first, I want to ask everybody before we get started, how are you feeling on this day?
Hey, man, feeling good, man. We thank y'all for coming through, man, checking us out, man. Hope y'all are feeling good, too. Appreciate you for checking them. You know, you got to check on your people, man. Check on your people, man. I'm feeling good, man. How y'all feeling?
So you know it's another week, right?
Okay, what we got?
What did we start last week?
Weight loss challenge.
That's what we did.
Oh, yeah.
So we need to see if we lost a little bit.
After a week?
I mean, it was 2 weeks ago, actually.
It was.
Yeah, it was 2
it
weeks.
was. You know what I'm saying? So we need to see if we actually lost.
I've actually lost 8 pounds, so congratulations to me. No, I'm just joking. It's been 2 weeks.
I lost 2 to 3 pounds, man.
So how do you know?
Took a shit.
Come out feeling a little lighter.
Hey, so we'll let you know at the end of the show or whatnot how much we actually lost. We ain't gonna do it at the beginning of the show. We're gonna do it at the end of the show and let you know how much we actually lost, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
I might have gained.
You might have gained.
Gained muscle. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been working out. You know what I'm saying? You might see it in the chest. You know, Mario.
Did the touch.
I'm gonna say that. No, that is a Mario. I'm gonna say T-Pain. Why I think T-Pain, man?
No, T-Pain did the neck, man.
Oh, okay. That's what he do. That's what he do. He ain't got no chest. You know what I'm saying? So, so we're gonna get right into it, man. What we call our hot topics.
Hot topics.
I like it, man. I love it, fellas. I love it, fellas.
I don't know about it no more.
So, Denver Nuggets is the champions.
We knew.
We knew that. We knew that. We knew, you know what I'm saying? We knew that. Jokic won the MVP, and they already said as a rumor that he already lost his Finals MVP trophy already.
So he done lost it.
Yeah, he lost. He talking about he left it in the trainer's room. He came back and wasn't there. Joker just want to go home. He said, "You know what? When is my flight to Serbia? Take my ass home to the crib."
Oh man.
They said they found it since then. Trainer.
Oh, okay.
The trainer picked it up for him. Was like, Joker don't care about this shit, man. He said, you know, he came out. He was like, you know, basketball is not my life. It's some shit I'm good at. Basically.
That's just like me. I'm glad that somebody found my phone. I damn near lost my phone today. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad, hey, somebody found my phone.
Be careful out
And it was a white guy. You know what I'm saying? So he found my phone. I guess white guys are, you know what I'm saying, pretty good out there.
That's what let you know. That's what let you know.
Not all of them, either, man.
I guess they pretty good out there.
Goodness. That's what you got out of?
The hell are you,
Hey, man, you know what? Man? Y'all pretty good, man.
Speaking of white guys, did you hear about the Penn State University professor?
No, what happened?
Oh, man. So, 64-year-old award-winner Penn State professor was caught walking naked, masturbating, and doing sexual intercourse with his pet dog. No bullshit.
All at the same time?
No bullshit.
Say he was walking and doing this?
No.
He was doing the Melvin?
Not all at the same time, but I'm just saying, like, you know, he would be walking down the sidewalk or whatnot, butt ass naked, and then
fuck the dog.
Keep going.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Good boy. Good boy.
What the hell is wrong with people, man? What the hell?
Hey,
wow.
You see how he hopped on the...
Good boy. Oh, you get 2 Scooby snaps.
But hey, they caught him. They arrested him. They said they were charging him with like 3 counts of different charges and whatnot, felony charges and whatnot. So, I mean, but he's an award-winning professor.
I mean, Penn State, didn't they have Sandusky over there?
They did. They did.
Maybe they
football team.
Maybe they meant State Penn.
They did. Sandusky. Jerry Sandusky is still in prison for that. Wow. Kids, don't go to Penn State. Don't go to Penn State.
Go to college. Just not that one.
Don't go to Penn State. Also in news, did y'all hear about the brawl that broke out in the Floyd Mayweather exhibition match with John Gotti III?
Oh, yeah.
Did y'all hear about the aftermath of what happened with Jocelyn Hernandez?
She got locked up. Yeah.
Will she stay in there?
No, she ain't gonna stay in there.
Come on.
She making fuck money.
I mean, I know she's making money, but at the same time, it's like, you know what I mean? They got to do something to you. You know, you may
They
not
did. They took her to
They
jail.
took her to
You know
jail.
what I'm saying?
She got a mug shot.
So would she get a fine or something? You think?
Yeah, probably so.
She gonna
But
get a fine. They
throw money at it.
They gonna get some money out of it. That's about it.
And she gonna come out with a new album.
Okay.
That's
how that works.
It's gonna be part of the love and hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
The
whatever
soundtrack.
So who do y'all think would
Hey,
win out of a
Zeus.
fight? Jocelyn Hernandez or Tommy Lee?
I don't know. Tommy Lee she be fighting.
She do those. She do those. That's a good one, ain't it?
But Jocelyn got the reach on her though. Cause she's smaller, right? Jocelyn got the reach.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I mean,
That's a good one.
I might pay to see
What you
that
think?
one. I'll pay to see that one.
If you had to put your money on one of them right now, who would you
me-
put your money on?
Shit, give me Tommy. Tommy got a little bit more fire in him, you know what I'm saying?
What you think?
I say Tommy too.
I don't know, but the old girl had to call the police on Jocelyn. Then she got beat up.
See, my thing is when Tommy go off, whoever in the whole way get it.
But that's what Jocelyn Hernandez did.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know.
She
know.
did
That's
she
a good
smack the security guard that tried to run up on her? You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. Like she smacked him twice.
Ray said that coke a hell of a drug. Man, listen, man. I don't know, man. What else going on, man? What
Also,
else happened?
did y'all see the video where they actually saw a giant non-human in their backyard? Did y'all see the video?
This is a cabin.
I seen that, Durrell.
Man, I'm
That
just
was
saying.
fake.
I don't know though. You know what I'm saying? Like, are they out there?
Durrell.
Are they out
like
there?
a Sasquatch, like a Bigfoot.
No,
It
nigga,
was-
this looked like a real person, but it was
That
like,
was CGI,
giant-
it's like an
man.
alien or something like that. You
What
know what I'm
movie?
saying?
What movie?
Man, you
coming
can
out?
tell from them graphics that was fake, man.
That
but-
Avatar movie y'all
Hey,
was watching. What the hell y'all talking about,
Look,
man?
you just know what I'm saying. Sometimes you don't know if stuff is fake or real when they put that shit on there.
Correct.
If it's on there, I'm looking at it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, that's
I'm-
entertainment, man.
I mean, it may be real. Well, it's gonna be real to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't putting fake stuff
that
on
thing
there.
look like Sasquatch with no nose, man. That thing wasn't real.
I'm just saying, it looked like it could have came from Jupiter or something, man. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
gotta throw a planet out there.
They're gonna give him a habitat. All right.
It's like it came from Jupiter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, because he was all crunched over.
Raymond said that was my cousin Ronnie.
Also in news, Babyface removed from the tour with Anita
Anita
Baker.
Baker, yeah. I mean,
But
That's rich folks.
but he didn't do nothing though. He didn't do nothing wrong.
listen, Anita Baker, she want all her attention on her.
So would you say Babyface is a bigger name than Anita Baker, or Anita Baker is a
He
bigger
ain't
name?
a bigger
Nah,
name.
nah.
He just, got more. Nah, I wouldn't even say more credibility. He's just entertainer. Cause
They both legends. They both do their thing. Been doing it forever.
yeah,
So,
because
I don't-
currently Anita Baker, when she go on stage, she want all the entertainment. She just walking around, and Babyface got connections from the stuff he done did, so he probably bringing out more artists to enhance his, probably what 20, 30 minutes on stage.
So you saying she just didn't want him a part of the show no more?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, because the fans
she wanted all her
Yeah,
attention on her.
yeah.
It's her tour.
Well, I think she went off the fans, but the fans was giving her backlash. For
But he
it.
was an opening act.
Yeah, he was
he was opening act,
opening act.
so-
You know what I'm saying? Because it was her tour.
You
but-
think Babyface was getting more love on them stage?
Hey man, I don't know. I plan to work with Anita Baker one
You know
day.
what
I
I'm
don't wanna
Oh,
ruin my
man.
chances.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
man.
Watch your mind. Watch your mind. Pull this shit up on your ass.
Oh man, Pat Sajak. Is that his name? Pat
No.
Pat Sajak. Pat
Like
Sajak.
Pat, don't say Jack.
Okay, Pat Sajak.
No.
That's his name.
Say Jack.
Sajak. Well, pay Sajak. God damn it.
Tell that man name.
Pat
up.
Sajak. You
Like
know what I'm
Pat, don't
saying?
say
You
Jack.
gonna get him man some subtitles with a bouncing ball.
Like Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille, when I play ball. But anyways,
man.
the Wheel of
Shit.
Fortune guy has retired after 41 years. So he's, you know what I'm saying,
Good
he's
man.
giving it up.
I
and
wonder if
whatnot.
Vanna White retired too. I don't know.
I didn't know if Vanna White was still on there.
Yeah, they 40 something years.
Damn.
Oh,
All these Vanna White, about 80?
Did they go together?
That's a good question.
Think he hit it.
That's a really better question.
Ooh. At one point, one of them hotel rooms at some point, he might have slid over. They away from their family for so long, you know. I would have.
Yeah.
At some point.
Do you think he even tried if he didn't, though?
Of course he tried, man. Probably hit her with that. Like to buy a Bible.
What else is going on?
And also, you know what I'm saying, I know Power is over or whatnot. The Ghost 2 of the book of Ghosts. But did y'all notice that Redman was replaced?
Yeah, most definitely.
Do y'all know why he was replaced?
a horrible actor.
No, it wasn't that.
He didn't want to take the shot, right?
There you go. He didn't want to get the COVID vaccine shot. That's why they COVID vaccine shot. God damn it. He didn't want to get the shot.
Nigga Darrell over here talking in cursive.
He didn't want to get the COVID shot, and that's why they end up replacing him.
Okay.
You know? So it's like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if I would have ever got it either. I ain't gonna lie.
A lot of people got it for their jobs.
I don't know if I would have got it, man.
For a power show?
I don't know if I would have. I probably would have.
That you know bringing in money?
As in you wouldn't have done it. If they said, Darrell, we got a role for you on Power, boom, you in there, regular character, you gotta get this shot. You turning that down?
It ain't gonna be something I'm just gonna say yes right away.
Okay. You know now you changed a little bit. You changed from you wouldn't do it now you got to think about
being there like a meth junkie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot me up.
I'm gonna have to really think about that though. You know what I'm saying?
I got my own rope.
That nigga right here. What kind of rope you got? Do you got the real rope or you got the little
rubber band? Rubber.
He grab it.
I donate plasma, baby. Go above the scar tissue and then.
Oh man, and that's what's going on in the hot topics, man.
You forgot about the Sukiana joint.
Most definitely, yeah.
Well, see, the thing is about the Sukiana joint, about the kiss, right? Cyrus or whatever his name was.
YK.
Tearing them names up today, boy.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't really think nothing was. I mean, he dropped a kiss. I mean, what's so?
You know. Okay, keep going before.
I mean, y'all broke it up. Nothing to hear about it. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have.
What you think about it?
I'm saying, like, just because she put herself out there being freaky and all that don't mean you can go borderline. But I saw another video where they was going back and forth, and she was, you know what I'm saying, flirting with him at first. You know what I'm saying, making passes, and then when he went in for, you could tell he was hesitant at first because he didn't know what to do, and then when he went in, everybody was surprised. You know what I'm saying? It did look a little aggressive how he grabbed her face.
It did look aggressive.
Okay.
Yeah, it did look aggressive.
I mean, you gotta read the room and you gotta know who you're dealing with.
Most definitely.
Like, are y'all playing? Are y'all not? It's on live TV. You are obviously embarrassing. She uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit, man. You can't do that shit.
And that's why you gotta throw a setup question as far as like throwing an alley-oop or setting someone up for a spike just to see if they bite. For instance, they may say, you know what I'm saying, if a person's response is, you know what I'm saying, like if you know you wanted to kiss this person, but the person you wanted to kiss is like, well, hey, what you waiting on? Then they let you know you need to go and make your move or whatnot.
Yeah,
but if you don't hear nothing like in those type of terminology or those type of words, then don't just be aggressive and just go goddamn kiss or whatnot. Because now it looks all awkward, look like you forced the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Really
Getting
don't
aggressive
matter.
like you said.
It really don't matter what y'all conversation was. You know, you gotta feel the vibe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like even if y'all had that conversation, she might not be ready for you right then.
My thing is, it's Sukiana.
Yeah.
You kiss Suki in the mouth? The one that's eating a nigga ass?
Yeah, that too.
And switching?
Well, you know, YK seems like one of them dudes.
When he
but you know, hey,
did he boy
to
talk?
each his own, man. What? See, this is the shit I be talking about.
No bullshit.
I didn't know that.
I get okay.
I didn't know that.
It kind of ties into the Jamie Foxx thing.
Later on you
yeah, because I want to pull up the facts. I don't want.
Okay.
What kind of show is this?
Right.
I promise you, this is not the type of shit we be on.
Right. And that's
we got company in the building, man.
Right. And that's what's going on in the Hot Topics today, man. You got some birthday you want to shout out?
Let's shout out a couple birthdays. Yeah. First of all, Gemini season still in effect, man. What's happening, Gemini?
Most definitely.
You know, 2020 twin. Let's see. Who birthday this week? K-Dot, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar, how old y'all think he is?
33.
About 37.
36. Q.
Ice Cube?
Ice Cube.
I thought you was talking about, hey, yo, Q. That's what I thought you was talking about. When you said it like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought you were talking about that. Ice Cube, everybody about 60 even.
58.
54. Q. Your boy, speaking of what we were talking about earlier, Raz B.
That nigga 32.
I'd say 33.
He up there, 38. What? He up there. Shia LaBeouf. Y'all gonna see that new Transformers movie?
He not in it.
I know. But that's what made me think.
He ain't been in it since the second one.
Second one?
The second one, yeah.
Because wasn't Mark Wahlberg in one?
He started coming in the third one. Mark Wahlberg started coming in the third one.
Tyrese was in one, wasn't
he?
Tyrese been in every one of them.
Quick in Hollywood.
Yeah. Tyrese been in there every one.
Not today, not tomorrow, guys.
Tyrese. He's 37. Speaking of movies, Chris Evans, Captain America.
Okay, he's every bit of 40.
38.
42.
Goodness, well.
Faison Love.
Big Worm.
Big Worm.
51.
55. Double nickel. Eddie Levert.
Okay, Eddie Levert is every bit of 67.
73.
81.
Damn, we went off.
I know it was out there.
Yeah. And back on the West Coast, MC Ren. Hardest shit since MC Ren.
Okay, so he got to be up there too. He got to
eat dick smelling like MC Ren and shit.
Right. So he probably about 53.
He 54, and that's the birthday. Just a couple of birthdays for the week, man.
All right,
Happy
man.
birthday, y'all. We doing our black. Oh, you got a birthday? Oh, yeah.
My boy.
Shout out, man.
Okay, yeah, shout out, man.
Malachi and Mighty.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the 20 twins.
Yes, sir.
Bless you. And since we on it, we still be doing our Black History thing.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Did y'all know for the first time in 21 years, BET has a black owner?
Yeah. And VH1.
And VH1.
No, I thought what's the name was what's the lady? What's the lady
Oh, you talking about it's been a while.
Huh?
Deborah.
Yeah, I thought was she the owner?
No, I don't think she owns it.
She stopped owning that for a while. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
I thought was she black?
I mean,
I think she I think she was running BET. I don't think she owned it.
Yeah, I don't think she was the owner. But the owner, you know who the owner is?
Who was it?
TP.
Harry.
Okay. Why was I thinking of BET?
And VH1 is black owned for the first time. VH1 ain't never been black owned.
Yeah.
Also, Tyler Perry is the first black person to own 2 major television networks. So
that nigga finna run all the Medeas.
Black.
Oh.
You thought you saw Baby Boy all the time?
He gonna play the longest one too. Diary of a Mad Black Woman, the first one.
It's gonna be a marathon. Every holiday is gonna be a marathon because don't nobody want to work. Writers don't strike any damn way. It's gonna be marathon. Go to jail, Halloween, be a boo, all that.
Witness. All type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on with the birthday, man. I appreciate it, man. When we come back, man, on Big Talk, Big Game, man, we got this guest we got coming popping off, man. You want to make sure you stay tuned, man. Only on Big Talk.
Big Game.
Boop.
And we're back, man. Big Talk, Big Game,
We
man.
are back.
You feel me? Like we promised y'all, man. We got a great guest that stepped in the game room on Big Talk, Big Game, man. You know what I'm saying? We got an artist. He's a producer.
Yeah.
He's a content creator. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow this man on IG, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere he's on social media, man. We got the one, the only, Crank Lucas in the building, man.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
Man, appreciate you. So did I miss anything that you also do as well? You know what I'm saying? Did I miss a introduction?
The fact that I'm running for president.
Hey, we need a candidate.
2024?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but you didn't sound confident about that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because I live in the future. I'm already president.
We need a good candidate.
We got another one. Are you gonna open up that treasury like Trump did? That's what I want.
Can we get some reparations?
Treasury? Nah, ain't no treasury when I'm president. Nah, ain't no treasury. I'm getting rid of money. Period.
Whoa! I like it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
No more debt.
Interesting.
You earn what you get.
We're gonna be hunters and gatherers, man.
On the barter system.
Yeah,
Trading goats and shit.
12 cloves of garlic, my man.
Man, y'all better go get y'all an animal and raise that motherfucker.
You ain't gonna cut off stamps, is you?
It's no money, so like, what are you stamping? You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm trying to figure out how I can get this garlic, nigga. I don't.
You know, he talking to a scammer over there, so he gonna try to figure something out.
Ex-scammer.
It's gonna be so even. You're not even gonna have an opportunity to scam. Like, you really just gonna have to work to get what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's gonna be ways to finesse the system as the system is, but it's more for the people. It's
I
the
need
people
this written
system.
out.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. No, I have a 2,400 page document in my mind.
Oh, shit.
Manifesto.
It's in his mind.
Itinerary.
If you know, you know, brother. That's all it is.
This man said he has a 2,400-page document in his mind.
Yeah,
Goodness.
If y'all don't know about Crank Lucas, man, Google him because he everywhere, man.
I'm trying to tell
That
you.
man got his. Hey, you got to follow him too, bro.
Yeah.
They be watching you, man. He be putting his commentary, you know what I'm saying, on everything. Hey, man. Hey.
Man, so you know what I'm
Music.
saying? So Crank Lucas, man, you know what I'm saying? You highly in the entertainment business, man. Like, what actually got you wanting to do this? You know, because as a young kid, you know, people don't really know what they want to do in life. So what actually got you doing this?
I mean, as far as music, I grew up around music. Like I was always, my father's a musician, my whole family's a musician, so I just happened to fall into hip hop. And when I was like 11, I was like, I could start rapping. I could, you know what I mean? I started rapping. I needed beats to rap over, so I started making beats. But again, I'm around musicians, so I learned how to play piano. Just started making beats and everything. And I always had a I was always into like entertainment. Like, you know, when I was like real young, even before I was thinking about music, like, yeah, I could act, I could do stand-up comedy. I didn't even realize, I didn't know what stand-up comedy was at 6 years old. Like,
Gotcha.
you know what I mean? Like, maybe nowadays, yeah, but at 6, you don't
Yeah.
really understand what stand-up is. But I knew, like, you know what I mean? So, just had these ideas and everything. And
Have
then,
you done stand-up?
No, I haven't. What I do is, like, I get on stage, I perform my music on stage, but then I get up there and talk my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm hosting, like, I'm talking my shit.
Yeah. Okay.
But the actual stand-up, which is something that we'll get into, but you gotta be sharp with that. You gotta be. Ain't no beat.
Ain't no
beat.
beat.
Nothing
you can hide,
Talking
bro.
to a comedian right here. That's what I'm saying. You talking
Ain't
to a
no
comedian.
beat, and if somebody helping you, like,
You gotta be
but that fuels you though.
Yeah.
That really like
Most
like,
definitely.
Like, oh, you almost can't wait for somebody.
My thing is, you finna fuck up my check.
Yeah.
I'm finna get you before you get me. And my thing is, if you got the mic, you win automatically.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you got
Why
the voice.
compete?
Yeah, like why they can't hear you? I'm finna say to you what you said to me that they didn't hear.
I have never heard a heckler say anything funnier than the comedian because they didn't have a microphone. They might have. The comedian might have been some shit, and the person in the audience said "woo ba ba ba," and it was actually funnier. But you don't hear that because they don't have the microphone.
True.
So that's the power dynamic. But outside of that, I got the beats on stage, and I make a lot of my beats too. So you know what I'm saying.
That's what's
They
up.
getting the
You
whole
cold with the beats too, man.
Have you ever made a beat like that? You was like, this is just alright, and then everybody else is like, oh shit, you did it again. Or like every beat you do.
The Jonah Lucas.
Yeah, that was hard.
That beat is a 4 to me.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
That's a 4 out of 10 to me.
Shit, you are your biggest critic.
Right.
It's not even a critique. It's just you know what I put into that record and everything. Like, I mean, it's cool, but that's how it be. Like, DMX ain't like Rough Riders Anthem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be like not you hate it, but it's just
Right.
like
It wasn't.
but that be the oh my god, and that's what it turned into. But outside of that record, no, it's been plenty of beats that I was like, shit, alright, everybody like, no, this is it, like.
No, this ain't it. But
That's
okay.
crazy.
I mean, but the thing is, I made it, so I'm putting it out into the universe for them to consume, and it's not up to me whether it's it or not. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made it in the first place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just what I would personally think of it, like, nah, you know,
That makes sense.
like beats, songs, just everything. But even skits. Like, I'd be like, I really fuck with this joint like that. I know people fuck with the skits, but I'm saying, like, it'd be certain skits where I'm just like,
You just put out just to put something out.
you put it out just to, I'm pretty sure you got jokes that's like,
Trash.
this is mid.
They-
This is, I know it's funny because I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But they
If you think that's something.
busting organs, splitting organs open, laughing at this shit. It's like, I'm not even in my first
Splitting
one.
organs over.
True.
I just got the first quarter. I ain't even got past halftime yet.
That's
Yeah.
real.
Because I got it when I first got put on. Matter of fact, Dante sent me this video way back when, and it's when you was doing the evolution of hip hop.
Yeah.
It was like the '80s because we old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well,
was.
and I was like, he got it. Like, I need to see an updated one because I don't think I seen one to the 2020. I think it started the 2010 when I did.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo,
The evolution of love songs.
yeah, I saw that one too.
I ain't studying no bitch. Like, that shit is so accurate.
Yeah.
Eat the booty like grits.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he probably looking at his
Bro, that was hilarious.
That was when they eat the booty like groceries.
Yeah.
And I
Nigga said grits.
but I always wanted to do a song like that, and I actually
like an evolution song.
yeah, and
That would be dope.
And
That
I
would be dope.
Well, I mean, the song became the skit, but I'm actually gonna do an album like that. But I ain't gonna speak too much on that.
Okay, we ain't gonna.
Okay.
Exclusive on Big Talk again.
Y'all getting exclusive. That's
hard.
So yeah.
Cause I always want, like, I like that, man. Cause like, I don't know if you would put other people on it or whatever, but you know, you had back in the day, you had songs with like a bunch of people on it, like, you know what I'm saying, like self-destruction. I don't know how far you can go back with like self-destruction.
Yeah, it was 89 people on self-destruction.
Yeah, like, you know, and it'd be like, yo, they don't
Featuring
even
hip hop.
They don't even do that no more. Even Rough Ride used to. We talk about Rough Ride. They used to do that. You know,
Yeah.
they even have a verse and the lock and everybody, all these niggas. And sometimes that's cool. You don't want it all the time. But like, you don't even see that no more for real.
No, you know what? That's a very good point. You really don't, like, we call them posse songs. Like, you don't see that many
True.
posse songs. I mean,
The last Posse song I think was the Young Money track, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was one. Yeah, I guess you count that.
yeah.
Bedrock.
The Bedrock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody was in that
Yeah.
motherfucker. Yeah, everybody was in
You
that.
got that. You got
Remember No Limit Soldiers part
Yeah,
2?
man, they
No
was-
Limit Soldiers.
No.
They had everybody on that
Fucking,
song.
You don't even have crews no more like that.
That song was about 30 minutes long.
right.
Yeah, well,
and they trying to cut shit down because of the attention span and everything.
Yeah,
that's
part of
true
it
too.
as well,
Damn, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, so, but it's just dope when you bring all these different people, and it'd be crazy because it's like everybody don't even get along, but they just on this record,
Right,
make
right.
this record,
Right.
You know
Shit,
what
these
I'm
days
saying?
you don't gotta be in the same room or nothing.
Right,
Somebody be
you
wherever.
see
you
the
know?
L.A., New York, Chicago,
Right.
like, whatever. Like,
Crank Lucas featuring various artists.
Various artists. Oh, you have a whole album. Various artists.
Nah, for
That was
real.
the soundtracks. Various artists.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you be
Taking
doing a
back.
lot of skits. So, where do you actually pull them ideas from? Do you just be sitting at home like, you know what? I'm gonna do this right here. Or do you see something at TV, or you see something where you walking outside? Like,
oh, it's both. It's a mixture of all of that. You know, like so my career trajectory was I started rapping and I started making beats, and then like me and the homies, like we were recording everything, and then one of the homies, my brother, shouts to my brother Joe. He actually just left Atlanta and shit Monday. He got Pro Tools. I learned how to use the Pro Tools. I started recording our homies and shit. It's like, y'all niggas just coming over here and just, y'all gonna have to start paying me. And then that's how I started engineering.
gotcha.
Damn,
Gotcha.
And right after that, one of our homies that knew us, that was coming through to record, brings through, cause I'm from DMV area. I'm from right outside DC.
Yeah.
He brings through Raheem Devine, which I only
Also
recorded
from
with one time, and he brings through Wale. And then before Wale had blew up, so
Sheesh.
like
Pretty
that
girls
was
and all that.
yeah, that's like this was like right before he blew up. He had a buzz in New York at the time, but from there I
Was
ended
that
up.
before the album About Nothing? The mixtape you had?
That
Seinfeld
was, I think that was like right, like when we moved out of that spot, literally like within a month or maybe or 2 months, I think that project had came out.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Actually, no. I take that back. It was a little bit later because he had started doing the go-go type
Okay.
beats on
Gotcha.
the radio and everything. But yeah, this is 05, 06.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah.
So, and then another group that was coming through there, shouts to Familio, they was one of my clients. At the same time that I was moving out that apartment, they ended up opening a studio in the same city that I was moving back to with my folks. It was like, we need an engineer. So I started engineering and everything. So that was the beginning of my engineer career. And that just led to all these stories and just ideas and that. And even back then, I'm talking about the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Fast forward to 2015, I'm just pulling from these experiences. Barbershop conversation, you know, just conversations that we have about music. It's
right.
yo, like these rappers be doing this, ooh, blah, blah. I could illustrate that. I could, you know what I mean?
That's dope. A lot
But
of people,
but the whole purpose was to promote my beats. That's the whole
a lot of
reason I
people do that
started making.
nowadays. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
the whole reason I
that was
started
smart.
making skits was to promote my beats, and I knew that music and comedy and content would work. Then I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna rap on the beat, I'm gonna rap good on the beat.
But I don't even think that people look at your skits for your beat. I think they look at your skits as what you actually are doing.
Yeah,
and
now.
shit.
Now.
Yeah, but
didn't
at the
start
same
like
time,
that.
folks listen to it like that shit was funny as hell. But that beat was hard.
That's
dude.
the thing. And see,
Especially how you cut it up with the timeline.
yeah.
That was fire.
Yeah, that's the thing with me. Like when I look at content online, I'm like, yo, this shit is funny as shit. What the fuck beat is that? Who made that beat? Like, that's how I be thinking.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I can use that. I can market that, and
damn, that's smart.
Yeah, it is.
and
That's why I
and,
put-
and here we are.
Most of our tracks in the background of
Yeah.
the stuff that I do.
Well, see, but now that's a requirement. You have to do that. You have to brand everything everywhere all
Full
at
way
once.
the world.
Shout out to that movie. But yeah, like if it's clothing, if it's production, if it's a song, if it's this, if it's a video, if you got a movie out, it's supposed to be a TV right here, actually playing the movie while we doing this shit. Like,
Right.
You dropping gems now.
shout outs to what they talking about, but who the fuck is that getting shot? Their left ear on that screen behind them. Did y'all see that shit? You know what I'm saying?
It's all about the
That's just-
subliminal.
Right.
Placement.
Yeah, it's placement. Placement.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, as long as you've been in this industry, man, what's probably been the craziest thing you ever seen? Like, man, I can't not believe that shit has happened. You know what I'm saying? As long as you've been doing this.
As far as like a personal event, like what you mean?
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like a personal experience, like what you seen, like, damn, I can't believe that. That's like a wild moment. Like, damn, I can't believe that shit happened. Or that shit was crazy. Like, that shit was wild. I never thought about doing nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that I did that kind of like blew my mind.
Or-
like,
or
that I-
something
yeah.
happened.
Yeah, or something
In
happened.
general.
You know what I'm saying? In general.
In general, this is funny. I just had this conversation. I just shout outs to T-Rock. I just
Sheesh.
with and
T-Rock a beast.
and
Nigga throwing out big names right now.
Bruh, we about to do some.
You got
shit
some stuff
together.
coming with T-Rock?
That's
Exclusive again.
I just left his house and came over here,
Oh,
and
man.
we was playing my beats.
Okay.
But I was telling him because he was like, yo, like my man's put me on to you, and he been rocking with me for a minute. I'm like, nigga, I've been listening to your shit for like 20 years. Bro. Like, so and what I said, I'm gonna say the same thing to y'all that I said to him. I was like, out of everything that I get from this, like, of course I love that my brand is growing and I'm getting exposure and everything. Of course you love the money that comes from it, even though it fluctuates and everything.
Yeah.
Of course you love the pussy. Can't leave that out.
Of course.
You do get pussy, bro. Okay.
Of course.
But the biggest thing to me is linking with people that I'm sincerely a fan of. Like, and you don't know who knows you. You don't know who's watching until you find out that they watching. Like I said, I was with T-Rock, but T-Rock, RJ Payne, Don Tripp, Benny the Butcher,
Don Tripp?
Yeah.
Man, I ain't heard that name in a minute.
I comment on Trip shit, and Trip like, yeah, that's what's up. Long as you locked in, I've been watching your shit for a minute. Like, nigga, like, slid in them DMs. What's your email? Let me send you some beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that shit. I love
the relationship.
This is the beauty of the internet and this whole like era that we in right now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bullshit with it. No, I don't want to wake up first thing in the morning and look at my phone because as humans, we're not even supposed to be doing that shit.
Yeah.
But
Niggas do.
just to
Niggas do.
Niggas do.
What you got for this day?
right. Yep. You didn't even finish the prayer. You didn't say amen. He got distracted by amen by scrolling. Like that's like
That's true.
God, you got 3,700 amen points that you
God
ain't
still
redeemed
waiting
yet.
on the.
And on the real,
That's it. We done.
Right.
That's it.
that's all I get.
You don't
That's all I
even
get.
thank me for waking you up. Like
Right.
That's a good point, man.
That
And
was
niggas'
up,
phones
man.
be dry as shit to the point where they go to
Yeah.
Instagram and find out be in other people's business.
Yeah.
What happened over here? Ain't shit going on with you. You got nan texts. Yeah, what's going on with Sukiana and them? God damn, crazy.
Let me tell you how many likes my post got.
right.
Oh, so he started looking for shit. Like, damn, why ain't nobody said nothing to me? Yeah. Oh, that's what's up, though, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Lucas.
Do you have anybody that you actually, like, been listening to, been following, or, you know what I'm saying, knowing for a while that you would be thrilled or love to work with? Like, you said you've been bopping T-Rock about 20 years. Like, is there somebody else out there you like, man, I would love to do something with this artist? Or...
I mean, RJ Payne, who I just named, I connected with him. Branson, Benny, and I am saying these names again because I have met them, but like these are people that I'm like really locked in with. 38 Special. I met him. I would love to do some shit with him. Like, and even these names I'm naming is people that like I've reached out to them. Like, what's your email? Let me send you some beats.
Okay.
Shouts to Fat Trail. I know Trail personally. Trail's from DC, same city. He just dropped Nightmare on East Street 2. That shit is cranking. I would love to do some shit with him.
Is that the best way to do it? Like, shoot him a DM? I love to see some beats.
Even if they don't know, they ain't never heard of you before. Just
you gotta be. What's the fucking time?
You gotta be me. Is what you say. I can do that.
No. It's a term that I used to say all the time. I can't think of it, but basically like
you gotta be relevant.
Not relevant, but like put onable. That's it. Put onable. Like being and not even with that too, right? But like, okay, so y'all got a podcast, right? Let's say I meet you and you say, hey, come on our podcast. Cool. Let me check it out. What's the page? You give me your personal page, because that's where you post the podcast up. I go to your page and the shit is private. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Like, I hate that shit. Like, why? Like,
that's how they get followers. That's how folks.
What Martin say? Education. Like, so, but in order, right? So, like, and people was like, you know, put me on. Are you put onable? Is your shit representable? Do you have your shit together to where it even makes sense to?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where it starts.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Some people will read those, you know, DMs that's like, okay, this is a random person showing love, whatever. But like, if you really want to be taken serious with it, you got to be serious about it. Okay. Obviously, I've shown that I'm serious about it behind what I've done.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. I'm a very humble dude, but I know my shit. Like, I'm a humble Tom Brady. Like, nigga, that's hard. Not to compare myself to Brady, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but because I put the work in to do that, and a lot of that work is like just the brand and everything. So to answer your question, yes, that's definitely a good way, and it makes sense if you have everything together on point. If your digital footprint is on point. Definitely. Like it doesn't make sense not to. That probably is the easiest and fastest and cheapest way nowadays, because we already know how much it costs to like really promote your brand on a bigger level, and the budget and that and everything.
Could I be knowing something? I be knowing that a lot of people look at your following. They be like, oh, you probably ain't got enough following, so I'm really gonna not respond to what you got going on and whatnot. Even though, like you say, you may be put onable, it's just they look at your following.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, like with me personally, and a lot of other content creators that I work with, that I have reached out to, that have also reached out to me. At the end of the day, as long as we can see that you working, we willing to work with you.
Okay.
Like it's you could have 10,000 followers. Okay, that's 10,000. You got that 10,000 some kind of way. What do you have going on? And do you have something I can go in there and look at and it's like, okay, I see what this person doing. You might have got 10,000 2 years ago, but you've been stagnated for whatever reason.
Right.
But when I go on your page, I'm not seeing you or what your brand is.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So like you gotta be put onable and snapshotable.
You gotta make sense.
You know what I mean? Like it's just that's kind of the whole game of it. But that's really just like nowadays, just people having that mindset of really just how to promote their brands and everything. Is the talent does have to be there, but you just got to be sharp with your thinking as far as like when you're reaching out to people, because the same thing I just said, that's what these big platforms are looking at. This is what these big corporations are looking at. They're looking at the same way. Yeah. Like, okay, who is you and what do you have that I can pick up on? You know what I'm saying? That's even my approach to how I make my content. Like, okay, you Crank Lucas, so what? What's so special about you? Why should I watch your shit? Let me show you why I should watch. Why you should watch my shit.
I see what you're saying. That is interesting. That is interesting.
You hitting on some
right. Craig Lucas getting y'all these jewels, and you feel me, man? I like this.
Because a
man.
lot of people, you know, because that'd be my question. We'd be like, how do people get? Because you were grinding already before YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, so which came first? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it like, okay, I grind, I put a video out. Like, when did your video start hitting? Like, I know it wasn't immediately soon as you put your first video, boom, you got 150 million viewers and all that. Like, how did you get viral or to the point where like people just watching you was just like you was popping in the city? I know you won awards, the DMV.
Yeah, I was doing that, so I already had a name in the DMV and music and everything, and then I was also selling beats online. And it'd be funny because I come across quite a few people now that's like, yo, I've been following you online even before, like years before I was doing the video. SoundClick, all that shit. So once I started doing the videos, I had a partner of mine who he was studying social media for like a whole year.
That's dope.
I was studying YouTube for a whole year. YouTube's not a social media site.
Right.
Unbeknownst to me, we doing this thing at the same time.
Oh, y'all didn't even know y'all was doing that.
We didn't even know. And so eventually, he just put this bug in my ear. He was like, yo, you gotta use your personality. Like, this is how this shit goes. I'm like, all right, cool. And so I started making some videos. I was talking about certain stuff, and they was getting little bit numbers here and there, and I started incorporating my beats into the videos. And then eventually I came up with an idea to do an actual skit.
Okay.
And that's what, and I was only posting on Facebook at the time.
Yeah.
First video I did, 300,000 views overnight.
Ooh, first video.
That was a Sunday night. Second video I did that next Wednesday, 1 million views overnight. And both of these are skits where I'm promoting the beats, but I'm rapping in them, but they're funny, and it's just everything.
Yeah. And I think that's what he's acting like. Before you threw out that video, you got 300,000 views overnight. When you threw that out, when you know what I'm saying, making this video, you threw that out. Did you know that, okay, yeah, I think this one's gonna hit, or did you like?
I know the potential. I knew the potential of it because that's where the year of research came into place. Yeah, like, so you know the potential of it, and even with that, so what I was doing. The reason why I was researching YouTube for a whole year is because I was always promoting my beats online. I was remaking niggas' beats. So like the first beat that went viral was Ray Schwimmer, No Tight.
Okay.
I did that. I did Big Sean, I Don't Fuck With You. E40 Choices, T.I. and Young Thug, if ain't about the money, all that. But the No Tight beat was like really, because like they wouldn't release the actual instrumental, so we would remake the beat, post it up. People want that instrumental, they come and downloading it from us, but then they also hearing the other shit that we got. It's not like we're saying this is my beat. We're saying reproduced by Complex Magazine did a video interviewing Ray Schwimmer, and they used my beat in the background of the interview. Like that Complex. You know how I know?
Your tag.
Because my tag was in the motherfucker. Man. So I was like, this is crazy and shit. Like, they didn't even get the clearance. They was like, let's just take it from this guy's page. So that kind of like is how I got started with the YouTube. Once I started doing the skits again, like I said, I was only posting them on Facebook. But I was doing my research and just learning how everything worked. Now, that's 2015. It's been, August would be 8 years. It's so different now. Yeah. It's so different now. It's kind of the same thing, but it's kind of not the same thing. So
that's wild.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and like you say, he already had a strong buzz where he was from. Because you was in the Source. Was this before or after you? Wasn't you in the Source? Man,
I was in the Source only a couple years ago. So that was
way after.
That was after.
Yeah.
But the shit was going viral. People were sharing the shit like throughout the years. Like different outlets have shared my shit. Vlad TV.
Yeah.
BT. I actually did a BT event. Like, you know, it's just that's the whole viral side of everything.
What's up, man? Let me ask you this, man. That wheel track, Hard. Joyner Lucas.
No relation,
You
right?
made the
Joyner Lucas and Cream.
His name ain't Joyner and my name ain't Lucas.
Yeah, right.
So, of course, when it came out, the video was crazy. How he's switching into all the Will Smith videos and movies and stuff like that. What was your reaction when Will Smith actually hopped on the remix of your beat? Like,
all right, so let me give you the full story.
Exclusive.
How much film we got in that camera?
Hey, we keep going. We keep rolling.
This
Keep
could be a
rolling.
part
It's
two.
a digital camera, so there ain't no filming them of it. Nah, so what happened was he had reached out to me. Again, that beat was a forward to me.
wow.
I said that earlier. So he reached out to me. You made this beat? Yeah. Why? You want it? He said, yeah. ADHD. What's your email? Woo bop bop. Woo bop bop. Send the shit.
And this Will Smith.
No, this is Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas. Okay, got it.
A couple months go by, I get the contract back. Sign the contract. The song is called Will. That's all I know about the song is that it's called Will. I have no context of none of that shit. I know the date that it's gonna be released. I knew the date that it was going to be released because it was going to be released on his project. So I knew the date that the project was going to come out. Okay. And I knew that record was on that project. I didn't know that record was going to be the leading video from that project or what it was about.
Yeah.
So when it came out, I said, oh, okay. And another thing, too, is this is months in advance. You got to be quiet about shit like that.
You can't even.
Yeah.
So mentally, that happens. I just foul it in the back of my mind, like back of the file cabinet. Like I'm not speaking on it, I'm not, because I can't say nothing about it. So it comes out, I'm like, oh, this what this nigga did. Okay, that's just crazy. So the numbers was going crazy and everything. And I think the day after it came out, he had called me. I didn't have his number. I just got a random call from Los Angeles. I said, this is a Los Angeles number. It might be important.
Money. You look at all this money right here.
I'm in Maryland. I'm like, everybody I know in LA, I have their number saved in my phone.
Right,
like this is a number. This is a LA. I knew it was. I forget the area code, but I knew it was a LA number. I was like, yeah.
Right.
Hello, yo, it's Lucas. That's what he said. Oh, what's up, nigga? Record going crazy. You know what else is crazy? Will Smith on a remix. Oh shit, alright, that's what's up. We woo bop bop, chop it up. I hang up the phone, and I don't allow myself to get excited until shit is actually.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
So I'm just like. I heard him tell me that. I think I only told two people. I told two people, like right after that conversation that was going to happen. And once it actually came out, I listen.
Popping bottles like we won a championship.
I was excited when I heard it. Like, nigga, Will on the Will.
But the thing is, like, somebody tells you Will Smith is getting on your record. Will Smith's getting on your record. This is some dope shit, right?
Yeah.
And I know Will Smith is dope. I done heard Will Smith freestyles. I know Will Smith is dope. I'm not thinking in my mind how dope he's gonna murder this record.
Kill that shit.
This nigga murdered.
No,
this
for real.
fucking- I was like, bruh. Why you ain't run like that your whole career?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even though he kind of has, but it's like, yo, like.
Yeah, he snapped.
This
He
nigga.
tore that up.
Then this is the third part of that story. The other biggest wow was, so that record has done a bunch of dope ass numbers, made us a lot of money. I haven't met Will Smith. I haven't talked to Will Smith, but
It's close enough.
I'll
take it.
We getting there. But it was in Madden. Yeah, it was in Madden.
That's hard.
He's getting checks from everywhere.
They've used it for different things. So like, but every time they do it, we have to sign the contract. So it's like, okay, that's another check that's coming in. So the biggest one, not the biggest one price wise, but the biggest one was when they sent us the contract for them to use the record in his audio book, because he just released his book with.
Yeah.
And so I don't read books. I listen to audiobooks. I'm in the audiobooks now. I just finished the autobiography of Malcolm X. Right before that, I finished Godfather. Like, I'm into this shit.
Yeah.
So I would have probably listened to that book anyway because it's Will Smith and I respect his career, his
listen to
trajectory,
the
and
shit
everything.
and your shit
But
on
I'm listening to it to see when they gonna
When
play
is-
this song.
Right.
You know when they played this song?
When?
It's the last thing you hear in the book. It's the last thing you hear in the book. He tells his whole life story, and then the what do they call it? Because prologue is beginning,
Epilogue.
Epilogue is the end,
Epilogue,
right?
yeah, I think so.
Epilogue, right? So the epilogue is him telling the story of him jumping out the plane.
When he looked like Uncle Phil.
No, for his 50th.
Oh,
So I don't. Yeah, I think it was the 50th.
50th
Right?
birthday.
Because Uncle Phil, he had already did
He
it
did
before.
that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's explaining it. He's like, yeah, because it was his first time doing it. He's like, man, what if I die? And they got the headlines like Will Smith dies. And he's saying this. He's narrating shit like they count down 10 while he's thinking the shit. My kids ain't gonna respect me if I go out like this. 9, 8, and he's explaining shit. He don't even get to 1, and they just start playing the song.
Damn.
I was like, bro, that's some
That's-
gangsta ass
that's
shit. How
epic
they
right
get
there.
on shit.
That's hard.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's
So,
what's up,
so
man.
that moment for me was like really like just full circle. Like, yo, I'm just so honored to even be a part of Will Smith's ethos.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
part of his legacy.
Yeah.
That's a piece of the legacy because that's his audio.
and that verse, the song was about his legacy.
Yeah.
His verse was about his legacy.
Right.
Like, nigga, this nigga talked his shit. Like,
Just wait. It ain't over. You know you got that
Oh.
show on Peacock.
bruh, the nigga, the Bel Air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killing it. I can't wait for I need to be on there. But they killing it on that.
Yeah, that
shit.
shit hard.
That shit
Dope,
hard
it's
as shit.
dope, it's dope.
Yeah.
I think it's dope how they turned the comedy into like a
So I'm
dramatic-
trying to figure out what's next. Like, what else can we do that with? Like, because
we can't do it with Family Matters. Because when Steve turned,
I don't know.
when Steve
I
turned
don't
to
know.
Stephon,
See,
I'm
that's
not
what's
gonna
gonna
tell-
of all sitcoms.
No, when he turned into Myrtle.
I haven't even thought about Family. Of all sitcoms, that actually would be something that could work
the
because
next door neighbor.
Yeah.
daughter.
You got the
He a
nerd.
nerd.
You got the See,
You know what I'm
like
saying? And then
my first thought was Martin. I'm like, I
thought
don't think
Martin
this would
too.
work with
I
Martin.
wasn't Martin.
I don't think.
Nah, they,
Well,
they
you know what?
actually
They had
did
the
one
Martin
with Pam and Tommy.
Yeah, Pam and Tommy
They were
when they
gonna
was
do it
getting
from
together.
they point of view.
Yeah.
Okay,
And it was
so
a drama.
Them who did that?
I saw it on.
It's the
like
same
viral.
people. Because see, the way Bel Air came
So they
out,
did it right. The same.
It
people.
was
So
yeah.
was them people involved in Bel Air? Or they
I
just
don't know.
did
I don't
the
know.
shit?
I don't know. That shit was
I think they
good enough.
had to be. It's no way because it came out like, and then 7 years
Yeah.
later is when they actually did Bel Air.
Facts, yeah.
Yeah.
What about the Jimmy Fox show?
That would be dope.
That would be a good
At a
horror
hotel?
jump because it's a hotel. That would be a good horror.
Okay, I see what you said. I see.
As a movie,
Yeah.
as a series.
Y'all be thinking, boy. Now try to living single. Let's see. That might be a horror.
I'm
too. You
sitting
got
here-
the men upstairs,
I'm
the
sitting
women
there thinking
downstairs.
like hanging with Mr. Cooper.
You just throwing all kinds
Hey,
of shit up.
hey,
That'd be good.
smart guy.
He's a
Smart guy.
Moesha?
They already got.
damn near dropped
They
anyway.
already, look,
Yeah.
they already got
Yeah.
Smart Guy. It's called Power. Book 2, Ghost.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
bullshit.
yeah,
No
Tariq.
bullshit.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Yeah.
But hey, Family Matters, they out. Hey, Family
We
Matters
better
make
sit out
work.
the race, though. You know?
Family Matters make work because we may be able to see Urkel's parents for the first time because we never saw him.
We
saw his
never
parents.
saw his
No,
parents.
but that could be a part of it. He don't even
Yeah.
live with his parents.
I never even thought
It
about
might be a
that.
thing where, like, the parents
He in a
dead or
bando
something.
next door.
Yeah, he been taking care of himself. He go over there, to, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, get some cheese and shit.
That's all-
You know
that's
what I'm
all he
saying?
can afford.
Yeah, that's all he
That's
can
all he can
afford.
afford is cheese.
So he always mooching over there, and you know they kind of figure, well, where your parents at?
He ain't got no parents.
That nigga living like a damn mouse.
He's smart. He a trouble kid. You know, he come over there. Did I do that? You know what I'm saying? He be fucking up.
That's
But
crazy.
he's smart. You know?
That nigga living like a damn
we gonna
mouse.
work on that.
Nigga.
Y'all
He's
stay
trying to
tuned.
holler at lawyer, but Laura's father's fucking fed.
Yeah.
Right.
He over there inventing shit because you know that shit is illegal as fuck to
Yeah.
invent a fucking
Yeah.
all that transfer.
Matter of fact, that's how he make his money. He
Right.
doing stuff for criminals.
for Lockheed
And see-
Martin.
And see, he's and he already a little weird, you know. And all of a sudden, you know, the Family Matters, they living their life. Judy disappear. You know what I'm saying?
You
Don't
know
nobody
what
know what
Do
happened.
you know?
You know
do you
what?
know what this sounds like?
And that's what Stephon comes in at.
Right.
As his different identity.
This sounds like Breaking Bad.
I thought about that when you was like, it's illegal to be doing all
that
that.
sounds like Breaking
And
Bad.
the cop is the friend.
Cop is the, yeah. Hey, y'all need to pay us.
Hey,
What the fuck?
we need to come up with this shit. Like we need to
I'm
put this
trying
shit
to tell you,
together.
we got
to
to
write.
delete this out the
Right,
thing.
hey.
Yeah,
We'll cut
cut this shit out.
Writers on strike and shit too. Shit.
Right.
Start writing this.
We got y'all.
Man,
Peacock.
damn.
No, Bel Air was NBC. Family Matters was
ABC.
but then it went to CBS.
Yeah.
So who's going to CBS now? Is it just it's just
Let's take this new shit to VH1 with Tyler Perry.
There you go.
Film it at his studio.
that nigga, he
Right
gonna
up.
he
gonna change it.
Everybody gonna be murdered
He gonna-
on that shit.
Murder Lurker is Medea start. That was a young Medea. Now we gotta go back.
Medea Stark.
That's the prequel.
Oh,
That's the
my
prequel
God.
to Medea. You know? He go on and on. You know,
I nigga said Murder Urkel was before Medea.
it's gonna be like the Star
hilarious.
Wars saga in a minute. We gotta add 20 minutes.
Featuring Grandmama.
Shanae with a special
Shanae,
appearance.
right.
Wanda.
Brown gonna be the cop.
What's her name?
Brown's
What's her
gonna be the
name?
cop.
Claudine from Flip Wilson's show.
Oh yeah.
Take it back. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Oh yeah, we just gonna we gonna cut all this out because y'all ain't getting this. This is
We got
Indiana
to.
right here. Oh man, we got Crank Lucas in the building,
Crank
man.
Lucas.
So Crank, you know what I'm saying? So what we do as well, man, we do what we call a rapid fire, man. You know what I'm saying? We like to have fun with our guests or whatnot. So we gonna ask you
We
the
done
questions.
got the interview questions
You know what
out
I'm
the way. So now we finna tap into your personality.
Right. Tap to your personality, man. All
Into
right.
your business a
So
little bit.
I'll kick it off. Your favorite curse word?
Damn. It's not damn.
I'm just gonna say that is.
Shit. Fuck.
He just said two more curse words.
It's between shit and fuck.
He said both of them. Shit. Fuck, you said shit first, so we can go with the first answer.
I mean, shit just fits so many places.
It does.
Fuck is like very specific. It's like
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like
Fuck go everywhere.
fuck
though.
is dramatic.
Right. Yeah.
well, but then it's like fucking this fucking you fucking you
No, I'm talking
motherfucking,
just
you motherfucker.
The
like,
4-letter word fuck is very dramatic. You can
It is,
It's
but
versatile.
but shit is so versatile. Like shit, just like you could be named shit. You are a shit. Nobody is a fuck, but you are a shit.
You can be the shit.
yeah.
You could be the shit,
Or you can
or
be
some
no
shit.
ain't shit.
Or
Or
shit.
you can be a piece of shit.
So shit could be a verb, a noun, an adjective.
It's a conjunction.
But fuck is kind of in that same, you know, you fat fuck, you know what I'm saying? You can fuck, you can use it in bunch. You can put it in between words.
You fucking shit.
It's about fucking time. You know what I'm saying? It's adjectives, all kinds of shit.
But I can say I shit you not. I can't say I fuck you not. 'Cause that's just. You know what I mean? I love them all. I don't know.
I love them all.
I think shit. I think shit.
Okay. He gonna go with shit.
Damn,
We're gonna go
motherfucker.
with
He
shit.
gonna go with shit.
That's a good answer.
It's easier to say too. Like you don't have to bite into your lips to pronounce the words and shit. Like you can keep you can say shit with your mouth closed. Shit. I can't say.
They be like,
You really analyze
They
this
be like,
shit.
what'd you say?
I've never been asked this question before. This is.
Like, you can have no lips and say shit. You know what I'm saying?
And if somebody see you with no lips, they gonna be like shit.
And they can't even say fuck you because they ain't got no lips. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
Oh shit.
You tried it? That's it.
Oh
That's it.
shit. Hell no.
But that's
Right.
fuck you. That ain't.
Oh,
That's the
man.
thing. Fuck does have his own sign language. So
That
I
is
don't
true.
know.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man.
Right.
What y'all got for him?
Okay, you from Maryland, DMV. Your favorite Maryland song or artist? You know, it's a lot of people from Maryland. Genuine from Maryland,
Yeah.
Tony Braxton,
Damn.
Mario.
Yeah.
Hard hitters.
Who else? It's a lot of people. Raheem Devine.
Raheem, Fat Trail, Wale.
There's some people. I'm sure it's a whole bunch of people we don't even know about.
Said
it, think
Genuine, Marvin Gaye, Maya,
Yeah, Maya.
Kenny Lattimore.
Damn,
Still.
Kenny Lattimore.
Maya.
Shit.
Maya. You see Maya in that jersey dress?
Yeah, I see Maya in that jersey dress.
God damn.
Did you see that?
You know what I said?
You said
Shit.
Tony, right?
Tony
You
Braxton.
said
yeah.
Tony Braxton.
She light skin.
Shit.
Fuck.
Top of your head, a couple
Yeah.
songs, couple artists.
I never have a favorite anything. I mean, just in realms of all types of music. I'm trying to think of who I think of, but when I hear them, I don't even think of the fact that they from the DC area. Just like who, you know what I mean? Like it's like, and it's kind of like that with everybody.
Logic
just off of vibe.
Logic is from the area. JIDK.
Corday over there.
Corday. I was just about to say, what's the light skinned boy? Cause he came out of LA, but he's from.
He's from
yeah.
Tupac. What Tupac born in?
Tupac was born in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And if we talk,
or was he born in New York?
No, he was born in Baltimore.
No, he was born in Brooklyn.
He was born in Brooklyn.
He moved to Baltimore.
That's where he met Jada.
Right. So
Okay.
and if we include Baltimore, that's a whole another list within itself.
Imagine if Tupac talked like he was from Baltimore. His music would be way different.
You fuck with the Baltimore accent. Yeah, that's a different accent.
I talk shit about their accent all the time. But it's all love though.
Baltimore.
It's all love.
Shit is the worst.
And they know it. But you know, it is.
They embrace
it's all
it. They
love.
embrace it.
It's all love. Shit, man. I can answer that question. If I had to pick one person,
First thing pop off the top of your head.
That's why it's rapid fire. Boom, go.
I know, right? This is not bad.
It's no wrong answers. You ain't gonna shit on
We
nobody.
elaborated on the first question.
This is a deep brother, man.
All right, Frank Lucas. Let's go.
There it is.
Okay, there it is. Okay, what's one thing on your bucket list you trying to get done soon?
Learn to pilot a plane.
Really?
That's interesting.
Yeah, and I actually, I didn't know at first. My father wants to do the same thing. Like, we in the space exploration and non-space and all this shit.
Really?
Like I watch videos of like final approaches on YouTube and shit. Like I know exactly how a plane works. And I'm like, this shit is terrifying. How the fuck does this motherfucker not fall out the sky? And once I learned it, I was like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense and shit. So that's something I would definitely love to do.
Would you jump out? Because a lot of people like want to jump out.
No.
You ain't think about that?
No.
You would never jump out?
Why?
Because Will did it to your song.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
I'm Frank Lucas. And I'm black. I'll take this bitch in the air and bring this bitch
let
back
me ask you
down.
that. You said exploration. Did we land on the moon? You think that really happened? Or you think that was bullshit?
Yes. Why not? But
See what I'm saying?
I mean, I know you're not asking it like you have a difference of opinion. Whether you do have a difference of opinion, I know you just kind of like, do you believe?
Because some people don't. You know, we try to find out about Frank Lucas. They want to know.
Yeah, we think. Yeah,
You think so?
I also believe the Earth is round.
Okay.
I also believe in God. And I don't believe that McDonald's ice cream machine is just broken. Like it's something going on. It's a fucking conspiracy. I don't know. Shit. But yeah, I do believe we learned that.
Okay.
I believe McDonald's ice cream machine only works when they trying to like put some shit in the atmosphere, put something in our mind.
I'm gonna be
You
honest.
got way too deep with that.
Like
Right, because I'm in my
Them niggas just don't want to clean ice cream.
in my 37 years of life, I've never had
what they
McDonald's
want
ice
you to
cream,
think,
so
brother.
I don't know. Maybe in the 80s at some point, but I can't remember.
When I was younger, we used to get McDonald's
It was
ice
always
cream all the time.
That's because it was also 7 things on the menu, and the Happy Meals toys. I was about to say the Mick something. I ain't know what the fuck I was about to say. That's how long it was since I had a Happy Meal.
Big shit.
The Mick toy, yeah, the Mick toy shit.
Big toy.
Rapid fire, let's go.
Oh man, speaking of McDonald's, what's probably been the worst customer service drive-thru you ever went to?
Damn. Shit.
Let's say besides McDonald's.
Yeah, I mean, well, even besides fast food, period. I don't know, man. I've had some experiences like, all right, they fucking up, but
You never been irritated like that.
okay. So I had a recent situation out here at what's the name of that spot? It's probably best that I don't say it. I can't think of it. It's I think it's on Piedmont. The seating arrangement was crazy. I had my folks had flew into Atlanta from DC to interview me for her podcast. Mm-hmm. Her cameraman was already down here with his daughter. She showed up with her 2 sons. But before she even got there, he asked for 2 tables so the kids could sit at one table and we sit at the other table do the podcast. They gave them 2 tables, but they were separated by a table. They wouldn't let me sit at the table until they put the silverware there.
Oh,
I finally was able to sit. No, it's a fucking brunch spot full of niggas. Ran by niggas.
That could be any damn place.
Y'all being extra as fuck.
That's-
Y'all being
that's
extra as
Atlanta.
fuck for no reason. Then she
Home of
gets
the brunch.
there. The kids and his daughter is a teenager. The 2 boys is little kids. They at the table. They said the manager come up like, yeah, it has to be an adult there. Like, well, what do you want us to do? We can't produce another adult. Like, we trying to do this podcast. We didn't say podcast. We said we was having a meeting. Basically, so you telling us we gotta leave? No, that's not what we saying. All right, we out. Like that type shit.
Yeah, okay.
it's
Not
too much.
accommodating. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
And I get it. We kind of came in a little bit difficult, but like,
Was it that difficult though?
the thing about me is I don't want to, but I have so many opportunities to. In the DMV, we call it bamming out. Like you do some wild shit that you really ain't got no business doing. I can break that down even more.
Yeah.
But to make it make sense to y'all, carrying out. Like I can,
Okay.
but I don't do it because I'm not even on that level.
You don't
Like,
even
I don't
seem
even.
like you that type.
I
I
don't even
think
feel
every
like.
black person got that like deep down in
Yeah,
them.
but it's like I don't feel like putting that out there. I don't feel like promoting you. I
yeah.
don't feel like wasting my energy doing all this. Even if I feel wrong, like if it's some like real serious shit, yeah. But yeah, that's.
I'm like you. I feel like every black man has that in them. Like
They
you know
got
what
it
I'm
in
saying?
them. Especially a black woman.
Yeah.
A black woman will ask for, excuse me, he's allergic to onions. He said no onions 3 times.
They know they protect us, boy. Yeah, we appreciate it.
We need this whole meal free.
So do you have kids?
None that I know of.
Okay.
Damn.
So would you ever want to be a parent? That's something.
Yeah.
What's a good age to talk to your kids about sex?
2.
2? Get them in.
Damn.
Get it.
I'm a little late then. I got a 2-year. I gotta go home and talk to him.
You have to have a couple of them. One at 2, and one at 5.
I mean, when you say sex, that probably like my talk was around 10. My talk was around 10. Yeah.
Did you know some shit before they talked to you?
See, that's why I said 2.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well, okay. So maybe not 2, but when I was 4, I knew I wanted to do something to this. I didn't know what it was, but I knew I wanted to do. And ironically, it wasn't little girls; it was grown women that I was looking at.
I'm glad you said that real quick after
crazy.
that.
I wanted. I don't know what it is
That's
about.
true.
Who was it? Salt.
Salt
It was something
that
about
light skin
salt.
love.
It was
Was it the light?
It was that, and then I was kind of off of light skin girls. Then I was on Pam,
Pepper.
Tashina Arnold,
Pam
from
yeah,
Martin.
From Martin Pam.
And then I was on
Damn.
Gina, and I was like, okay, I like light skin girls again. Like it's just I didn't know what I wanted to do to them, but I knew I wanted to do something. to
Between
them.
Pam and Gina, I think I'll go with Pam.
You know what's
I'll go with
crazy? When
Pam.
you're young, you never know like fully about sex, but you know you can't do this in front of your mama and daddy.
There you
Yeah,
go. Yep.
yeah.
There you go.
I know I can't discuss it with them.
Fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess when you're talking to kids, you want to catch it before, because once kids start going to school,
Yeah.
It's a
and
wrap.
they
Exposed to the world.
friends got big brothers and sisters, and they
Yeah,
think
it's
they
a
know
wrap.
shit. You
Yeah.
gotta tell them. You gotta let them know, man.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Speaking of kids and all that, hey, Father's Day this weekend, man. So shout out to
There it
Yeah.
is.
fathers
There
out
it
here,
is.
man.
There it is. There it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Last question for me. Would you rather have a chef, a maid, or a chauffeur?
That's an easy one for me. A chef, a maid, or a chauffeur. If you can only have one.
You can only have one. A chef, a maid, or a chauffeur.
Man, that's a good ass question.
I would say a chef, and the reason why I say a
Most
chef is
definitely.
because a maid is going to clean. I can clean. Cleaning is a routine. I can clean with my brain off. Chauffeur, I can drive with my brain off. Having to figure out what the fuck I
Boy,
want
Oh my god.
every day?
every day.
That's the only reason.
Several times a day.
That's the only reason
Several
why
times
it's
a day.
frustrating when you ask, yo, babe, what you want to eat? I don't know. Whatever you want to eat. But I don't know.
That's why I asked you.
Damn, now I got to do everything.
Right.
Yeah, a chef, most definitely.
Hell yeah.
But then,
Are they washing dishes too? Or I guess that's the maid job.
That's the maid job. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, now, see what I'm saying? There are times, a lot of times when we get up and like, man, fuck, I don't feel like cleaning this shit. Motherfucker, I gotta clean this bathroom.
But see, I'm the type of person,
You know
if
what
I
I'm
have a
saying?
maid, I'm going to be
Cleaning
trying to
this shit.
clean up before the maid clean
So
up a little,
she
like,
ain't
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna help you out, so you ain't gotta do much.
Yeah, about my nasty drawers over here.
That is the most black people is shit. I don't give a fuck if we pay a cleaning fee. We are still going to clean up after ourselves because we not going to be embarrassed. Like,
Exactly.
I ain't nasty. You ain't finna just be out here.
I'm
you ain't gonna think no way about me. Like, this nigga don't even pick up his damn. I got to do everything because you know a maid gonna be talking shit to the other maid friend.
Right.
I got to do one client. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
man,
I'm gonna need the shot.
man. This is up, man. We got Crank Lucas in the building,
Crank
man.
Lucas,
One and only.
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Crank Lucas, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Crank, we do segments, man, on our show, man, as well, that we love you for participate in or whatnot. We do a Who's Capping, where you actually got to see if the story is true or it's fact, and he's going to explain what's going on over here.
We want to know who's capping
Stop the cap. Yeah, we know that's cap.
with E-Cal on Big Talk, Big Game.
Mr. E.
Hey, real quick, J-Rock said, "Hey Lee, why your drawers so nasty?"
I wasn't talking about me. I'm talking about the other.
But nah, man, Who's Capping is a part of the show where I give you an article and I give you the title, an excerpt from the article, and you got to let me know if the story is in fact cap or true from what you heard. So, this article's title is Trans Dad.
Oh, shit.
You know, it's Pride Month.
So, trans dad.
All right.
Trans Dad. A Canadian man has made the decision to leave behind his wife and 7 children in order to embark on a new life as a 6-year-old girl. He came to the realization that she was transgender after being married for 23 years. Trans Dad.
Is that fact or cat? Man, you gotta repeat that. Man. Repeat
No,
that.
that actually happened because that nigga tired of his fucking family. He said this is the way up.
That nigga turned a whole nother gender.
Yeah, and age. This nigga going back to elementary school.
That nigga put a...
You know how tired you gotta be in your
Caitlyn
family?
Jenner, didn't he?
Bruh.
That nigga put a Caitlyn Jenner.
All day, daddy. Fuck this.
You Caitlyn Jenner, yeah.
Well, what's the movie with Adam Sandler or whatever when they went back to be like a kid or something?
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Repeat that story one more time, man. Please repeat that.
Trans Dad. A Canadian man has made the decision to leave behind his wife and 7 children
Get the fuck out of here.
7 children to become a child himself.
in order to embark on a new life as a 6-year-old girl. He came to the realization that she was transgender after being married for 23 years.
Bruh.
Damn.
That's some bullshit.
So you saying that's true?
And 6-year-olds don't embark on shit. Yeah, I think that really happened. I don't know.
Oh, shit. We're talking to a content creator, man. He's going with true, man. Shit.
I think that's cat. First of all, if you got 7 kids, ain't no way you trying to be 6 again. That's already off top.
No, he not raising them. That's why I said I believe it because he's getting rid of his responsibilities.
He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna be like y'all. Be around the house,
Look,
drawing on the
It
walls.
couldn't
and
be
shit.
4. It couldn't be 5. It had to be 6.
Specific. This nigga, Crank Lucas about to convince me.
He went back to first grade.
I'm gonna go with true just based on what
Get
the
the hell
fuck
outta
this nigga
here.
just said. You know,
It did make a lot of sense though. I ain't going front.
Right, it made a lot of goddamn sense.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm going true. I ain't even got my hat on, so I'm definitely going true.
Man, I'm gonna say cap, man. That's bullshit.
Damn.
You made this up on the way over? You made that up?
No, I'm going with true, man. I got
6-year-old?
Here we go.
That shit fucking
Cause don't say the
true.
7 kids, like he said, he ain't trying. I mean, the 6 kids, he ain't trying to take care of that goddamn.
Nah, it's 7
It's
kids.
7.
23
He ain't
years.
trying to take care of
You
the
been
You've
responsibility.
been married for 23
You
years.
done been married since 2000.
The reason why I say because the only other option would be to kill his wife and family.
Fuck it, I'm just
Can't kill the wife because now he got her. Now he a single dad.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
You know what? He going to prison.
If
You're right.
if he could become a child, he could abandon the kids.
Wow.
He'd have a better chance of becoming a black man in Atlanta.
All right, well, here we go
It's
with
cap,
the
but
verdict.
I'm sure
man.
these white folks.
Trans dad. Canadian man has made the decision to leave behind his wife and 7 children in order to embark on a new life as a 6-year-old girl. He came to the realization that she was transitioned. That is a crazy sentence. He came to the realization that she was transgender
You gonna switch it up right now?
after being married for 23 years. That story is in fact true.
God.
I knew it had to be true, man. Just based on what he said, man.
Guess what his name is?
What's his name?
Stephanie Walsh.
Stephanie Walsh.
That nigga picked a specific name.
What's his name? Steven?
Walsh.
It doesn't even say. That
That nigga, right? That
Steph.
nigga, that's
Steph.
that nigga went from Stefan to Stephanie.
Right.
That
He got
is
the wrong
crazy.
transformation thing.
He did the reverse circle.
Right.
Damn.
Wild.
I told
Hell
you, everybody's
no.
a murder.
Hell no.
Tyler
What
Perry,
is going
Tyler
on,
Perry
man?
could write no better.
Hell no.
What the hell is going
That's
on?
what's
in
up,
this
man.
world?
Appreciate the Who's Capping, man. You know what I'm saying? So we also got a question of the day segment, man.
It's time for the question of the day with D-Rail.
You know what I'm saying? And you're an artist or whatnot, and I feel like I wanted to ask this question. So, do you feel like it's harder? And this is everybody that wouldn't come answer this question. Do you feel like it's harder to become a well-known artist or a well-known actor?
Is it harder to become an artist or an actor?
It costs more money to become a well-known artist.
It costs more money to become an artist.
Hell yeah, because you got to break your record, or you got to put an actor. You got to. I mean, it costs money to like take classes and all that, but if you got the right agent and you getting them doors and you know working these roles and you work your way up, like, and you're not putting the same amount of work in with acting, like, you know, you'll be working on whether it's a film or a series or whatever, and even your preparation time, but once you do that performance, is over with. It's not like you have to go on tour and keep doing that performance over and over again. So I would say it's harder to be a well-known artist than a well-known actor. What's most likely to happen, that's a little bit different, even if that's what you're asking. But as far as like level of degree of difficulty, I would say artists, mainly because of the budget and everything that goes into that and the work that goes into that. Yeah.
See, I would think the other way around. I think it'll be harder to become an actor, a well-known actor, just because when it comes to music, you know, if you got that viral beat or that viral song, or everybody's like, once they hear it, if you got a lot of buzz, or you getting that buzz that, oh shit, that shit bumping. You know what I'm saying? Like you did. You know
It can
what I'm
catch
saying?
fire quick.
It can catch fire quick, and then like you say, you know what I'm saying, you gone from there. You ain't got no record label behind you. You know what I'm saying? You just doing it all yourself or whatnot. Especially if you're doing it yourself, and you gone.
But
with
the thing
an
is,
actor's like certain steps. Like once they get
You gotta do a bunch of shit. to
yeah,
get to
you know what I'm
that
saying.
point,
Once
like,
you gotta do a bunch of shit with
yeah,
acting, you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
To get, because once you got like the Zenzels and Will Smiths and shit, it's hard to get there. You know what I'm saying? Just right out the door. You know what I'm saying?
That reminded me, you said
It's hard
what's
to
more
get
likely
there.
to happen. It's probably more likely that you can be in music.
Yeah, you know that's why I said it'd be
Because
hard
you
to
can,
be a
you can
well-known
catch a
actor.
hit, catch fire,
Right.
get it to the right hand quicker.
And you gone.
Radio,
Right,
boom,
you
never know
gone
what
from
happened
there.
From that point.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And even to your point, even if we just look at the example that we have, like it's more people becoming well-known artists than it is well-known actors.
well-known actors, yeah.
So,
you know what I'm saying? So,
I can see that.
I see
yeah.
that.
what you think?
No, I say acting.
Okay.
Because, like, even with you having, I know niggas now who make dope beats. I'm talking about hard beats. And they put it out and everything, and it still ain't caught fire yet. But that doesn't credit them from not being some dope, you know what I'm saying, producers. But, like, with being an actor, all you got to do is, you can be an extra, you know what I'm saying, and just have your face in the right place at the right time on camera, you know what I'm saying, and be in all types of shit. You never know when it's coming out, and all it takes is, it's just like the music. All it takes is one ear, the right person to hear it, and something like that, and you took off.
I don't know. I think breaking into acting might be a little bit harder, only because you're a face. I mean, I know it's both of them are saturated. Everybody, everybody actor. But an actor, your face is really not like, nobody's gonna be like, yo, that's dope acting. Like, you gotta be in the right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People gonna say, yo, that them bars or whatever, and you can do.
You know you're a good actor when niggas call you by your character instead of your real name.
But you gotta catch to the point where you seen and you actually got some speaking, because anybody can be a face, and nobody's gonna be like, oh, that face right there, I need my movie.
And that's another thing of it too, is like it's so oversaturated with songs, like, and it is getting saturated with movies as well. But like, people will watch a movie they never seen before, just like, let's check this out. They're not doing that with music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be tricked into hearing the music. And there is more music even out than this movie. So
that's true.
You know, that's why I say artists, but I don't know. The more we talk about it, the more even it sound, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty close. That's pretty close.
That's a good question.
Just to double back to the Who's Captain to give y'all a follow up.
Oh, there's more. His original name.
There's more. Undergoing a significant personal.
Look at this nigga face. I'm looking at this nigga face.
I was gonna show that after. Undergoing a significant personal transformation. Stephanie, pronounced Stephanie, now lives.
Look how this nigga said it like it was a difference.
Listen, now lives with an adoptive family who supports her new identity, expressing her desire to temporarily escape the responsibility of adulthood.
You made sense.
Stephanie emphasizes that she does not want to be an adult right now. And I want y'all to see what
these kids
look like.
What the fuck? That's Peter
the
Griffin, nigga.
hell out of here.
That's when Peter Griffin.
Get the hell out of here, man. Hey, go to the site. It'll be right here, man. You gotta put them pictures in this shit.
I didn't know.
Imagine you say that shit to the group. I gotta put that shit on her, man. I gotta put that shit on her, dog.
I said these niggas is not gonna believe this.
Oh man,
that's hilarious.
Hell dog. Hell dog.
That's Peter Griffin. Nigga.
That's Peter Griffin.
It did look like Peter Griffin.
Built
Miss Doubtfire.
Right.
He look like a linebacker. Wow, people. Y'all did this, society. This what y'all did.
Is there another follow-up? What did this person do before becoming a 6-year-old? Like,
I want to know his person's name before Stephanie.
I'm like,
was this a teacher? Was this a professor? Like,
oh no, I looked it up online. I couldn't believe. I gotta fact check this.
More details later.
But that's why.
Damn.
I want to know how old the kids are. Like, are they teenagers?
Right.
They like, what the
Who
fuck?
adopted this grown ass?
They doing some other shit over there. You ain't just adopted though.
nah.
I guarantee.
It's some old ass people that
whoever
adopted
he got
him.
adopted by, they touching on him.
So hold on, you a grown man as a 6-year-old female getting molested too?
Right.
Welcome to being a 6-year-old girl. Welcome to being yeah, I'll adopt you.
I'm trying to find out if that's against the law or not. Like,
Right. You see what I'm saying? Like,
if my self-identity makes sense.
How crazy can this story get?
This shit is
What if it's
deep.
two dads that adopted them? Two gay dads, and now they feeling on a, but they gay, but they feeling on a female man. I don't know what
This is the,
y'all did this society.
Look, the Bel Air shit. This is the dark side of 2.5 Men. That's the.
Wow.
This is the dark.
we got the fact check that shit. I gotta see who adopted it.
We gotta know the whole story now.
I gotta see who adopted
That's
it.
crazy.
I gotta see who adopted it. Watch it be some two old ass ladies that's in their 90s and shit.
It's the pervert nigga from Family Guy.
Herbert.
Yeah.
Herbert the pervert. That's what the fuck it is. Yeah.
Get your fat ass back.
Yeah, exactly.
With the slow dog.
Yeah. With the dead dog.
Dog ain't got no
Oh my god. He just have a horrible life.
Oh shit, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? So we got another segment, man, what we call Rank 'em, man.
It's time for the rank. It's time for the rank. It's time for the rank 'em with L.E.E. Lee. With L.E.E. Lee.
Oh, this gonna be quick,
Are we
man.
ranking some shit? Let's
Yeah,
get
right.
it. Let's
Right.
get it.
It gets crazy.
Yeah, it gets
Nah,
crazy.
nah, nah.
Ain't no telling. He always.
No, this
It ain't even that crazy. Then when he give you the shit you gotta rank, you be like, I don't fucking know. Picking the best or the worst shit.
is
Hey,
actually
sometimes you can't even rank all of them. You're like, man, the rest of them.
He'll answer to it like, who would you rather get raped by? A devil?
Oh,
a demon?
Yeah, don't
It's
ask
not
me
that
like that. Hey, yeah.
Rank him! You like, I don't know.
check some of the past episodes. This one is not crazy, man. I promise you.
Okay.
I promise you.
Okay.
I promise you.
He got visuals too. That's what throw the shit off too. You'll see.
This is actually not crazy one. I was listening to somebody. This is somebody because this ain't me. That's why it's not crazy.
Okay.
Somebody hit me up, man, and asked me. Matter of fact, it was somebody. He said he knew Benny the Butcher, which is crazy. But he was telling me, he was like, he asked me, he said, "Hey man, let me ask you something, man. I've been dealing with my lady or whatever, and I want to know what is more important to you, as a person.
Okay.
Now he didn't come to me as a rank, but I said that would be a good ass ranking idea. He said, "What's more important? Loyalty." It's the dogs with the loyalty. Loyalty. I couldn't think what picture would be visual for loyalty. Loyalty.
Okay.
Respect. Lord, y'all know what the hell it means.
Exactly.
That's my vision.
Okay.
Exactly. I told you the vision.
John Wick.
Loyalty, respect, or appreciation. As a man, what is more
The black people winning the award.
appreciation? Appreciation. What is more important to you
I see what he's saying.
as a man?
I can't answer the question because the vision you just gave me just fucked me
Throw
up.
you off.
This ain't even the craziest one. Loyalty, respect, or appreciation. Rank them.
We're gonna let our guests go this far first.
Loyalty, respect, or appreciation. Rank in order. What's most important
What's
to you?
most important to the least important?
From a woman?
Nah, just
For you.
or in general.
For you.
From a woman or in general, whatever.
For Crank Lucas.
For a
what's
man,
most important
for
to
you.
Yeah.
I'm going with
No wrong answer.
Aretha for 500, Alex. I'm going with Aretha for
Respect
500.
number one.
Yeah, respect number one. Yeah. Because I mean, you know, like I look at like the whole loyalty, respect thing. Like you really can't have one without the other, in my mind. Well, you can have respect without loyalty, but you can still respect somebody that you're not loyal to. Now, I'm not saying that's a good thing to do, especially when we break down the definition of loyalty. But like, it might be a time where you really can't be loyal to me, or maybe you shouldn't be loyal to me, but you respect me still. You even respect me enough to say, look, I might can't rock with you on this. I might die. You know what I mean? Like that's where the respect come into play. And the other thing was what? Appreciation.
The awards.
Yeah, like when you show me awards, you show me awards, dogs, and an afro.
These are just
I'm going to pick
symbols.
the afro.
This is just symbols of what these words are. You know what I'm saying?
you know-
Dogs are loyal. And when you appreciate somebody saying, I appreciate you, or giving you appreciation.
I ain't gonna cap.
can
Based
come
off the
reward.
picture, a female with the dog, I'm thinking bitches. That's the first thing.
Then I just watched this shit, so I'm thinking about the fact that she wasn't even loyal to John when she was gonna kill the nigga. She let her, she was not.
You right. She tried to kill the nigga.
Yeah.
I'm talking about loyalty, respect, and appreciation. The picture are just symbols of what, whatever.
You
No
fucking
wrong
me up
answers.
with- You fucking me up with the picture.
So you got
Then he had
respect.
them all together.
You got,
It's the final frame.
you got respect, loyalty, then appreciation. What y'all got, fellas?
Oh shit. I'm gonna definitely go with respect first.
Yeah, most definitely.
Man. I may go with appreciation number 2 and loyalty last.
Really? Okay.
Just because, you know what I'm saying, like, just think about it. Who's really loyal these days? Just think about it. Who's really loyal? You say you're loyal, but as
Unconditionally.
right, you know what I'm saying? At some point in time, that loyalty is gonna break.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? You're gonna go a different
So you
direction.
don't trust loyalty.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go a different direction. You know what I'm saying? Because even the
He don't trust motherfuckers.
you know what I'm saying? Even the big corporations or whatnot, they're not even loyal to us. You know
What
what,
about
I'm
your
saying? Like,
significant
you know what I'm
other?
saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as
Your
far,
wife.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at it like this, As long as
Tread
I got,
lightly, man.
as long as I got the respect and appreciation, I'm good. That's loyal enough to me. As long as I got that, I'm good. Straight up, that's my honest answer. As long as I got that, I'm straight.
So as long as she respects you.
Respect me and appreciate me.
Don't do it
I'm
in front of
good.
your face.
Basically.
That's honest answer for anybody. Don't bring it back in my face.
All right.
I'm just
what you got, man?
gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Aretha Franklin, number 1. that respect go a long
by
way.
the pictures.
That respect go a long way, man.
Yeah.
Number 2,
Viola. Lupita. Denzel. I'm sorry, Denzel.
Oh, I thought that was
It is
Barack.
Denzel.
Denzel, Holly, and what's his name? Marsha Holler. Marshala. How you say his name?
What's his name? Midnight. What's the movie?
Marsha. Yeah.
Moonlight.
Yeah.
See, I don't like to think of him in Moonlight. I like to think of him in that movie, Luke Cage, when he was one of the big.
Yes.
He about to be in Blade.
Yes.
He about to be Blade.
Yeah.
They was trying to get me on Luke Cage. Chio Hidari Coker, who produced Luke Cage.
Yeah.
We had a conversation on the phone. He was like, you in Maryland? It's like, yeah. He's like, that's cool because like we shoot Luke Cage on the East Coast. We shoot it in New York, so you got some opportunities there. We was talking about some LA shit. The day after I had that conversation with him, they canceled Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But that's dope though. I mean, you never know what comes up from that.
Shit.
Yeah, but the very next day, I was like, "What the fuck?" And the whole talk at that point was that Disney was about to come out with Disney Plus, and they was going to bring all their shows back, which they might end up doing anyway with Luke Cage. But yeah, it was the very next day. I was like, "That's crazy."
Shit.
Wow.
Hell no.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That nigga was that damn
And that's
cold.
why you don't get too happy about stuff till it happens.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, it's been like that even before then. But yeah, that type shit.
That's
You know
what's
what I
up.
mean?
Yeah, that happened. So what'd you say? Respect.
What was your number 2?
Loyalty
Okay.
and then appreciation.
Yeah, I actually go the other way. I go loyalty first. Because if you're loyal to me, if I'm to believe that you're loyal to me, you got to believe it. Otherwise, they can be lying about respecting you too. But I feel like you won't necessarily disrespect me if you're loyal to me. But it's possible that you could. Just like you can respect somebody and not be loyal to you.
Yeah.
Appreciation would be last for me because you can be scamming me, getting over on me, but you appreciate me. I appreciate you being an idiot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would go with loyalty first because to me that goes a long way because I know you're true. That's more true. That's more trusting. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all of them are important. No wrong answers. So on with that
Indeed.
lyrical exercise. Now this is our last segment.
You're an artist, so you should be able to, you probably may be able to pick up on
You
this
never
real
know.
quick.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you some lyrics to a song that we all know, have heard
But
at some point, probably over and over again. It's not gonna be no obscure shit that you really like, but some stuff that people know. I'm gonna give you some lyrics to it, but I'm not gonna say it in the cadence in which you're used to, and you just gotta guess.
he said poetic
The
like
artist.
Love Jones.
Yeah, gotcha.
You just gotta guess the artist and the title.
You about to read it like Alex Trebek.
Yeah. Right. Maybe those songs.
Pastor
Jack.
Pastor Jack. Pastor Jack. That's
Pastor Jack.
Pastor Jack.
Who don't know who Pat Say Jack is? Like, Pat, don't say Jack. Now, it's Black Music Month again, man. Hey, we got an artist right
okay,
here.
what city we going to? Because we went to New York last time.
We're not going to just do one city. I'm just going to do just a couple states.
Okay.
So let's see what states I got. This will help you out a little bit. We got, how about this? Well, an artist from Maryland, right?
Okay.
Right. We got Alabama,
Okay.
and we got South Carolina today. So,
Okay.
shouting out these regions. Black Music Month. I know for sure. See, Darrell struggles with these sometimes. I know for sure Darrell gonna get one of these, if not a couple of them. I guarantee it. All right. First one. And my eyes red because of all that haze. Don't blow my high, just let me shine. Drummer on the beat. Let me take my time.
Don't say it if you know it though. Let them say it. Yeah.
Nigga won't beef, we can take it outside. Fight for what broad? These hoes ain't mine. And you out your mind.
I got it.
You out your league. I sweat no bitches.
Sweat out weed.
Just sweat out weaves.
I heard the song.
Wear out tracks, let me do my thing. One more time.
That's
And my
crazy.
eyes
That's
red
crazy how it be tied.
because of all that haze.
You got
I
it.
heard the shit. I don't know.
Don't blow my high. Let me shine. This is a key right here.
Let me give you a hint. Usually when this song is playing, you're getting a lap dance.
One more time. And my eyes red because of all that haze. Don't blow my high. Let me shine. Drummer on the beat. Let me take my time. Nigga want beef? We can take it outside. Fight for what, broad? These hoes ain't mine. Is you out your mind? Is you out your league? I sweat no bitches, just sweat out weeds.
Sermon.
Wear out tracks. Let me do my thing.
Is that what's that record called? What the fuck is that record called?
Listen to this track, bitch.
Yeah, what the
I'm gonna say it more and more like it.
I mean, I know what this is now that you said that.
Yeah.
And my eyes red because of all that haze. Don't blow my high. Let me
fucking,
shine. Drum on the beat. Let me take my time.
Song.
Fight for what, bro? These
I know
no
the
hands.
name.
No hands.
No
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
Cause that's
I was
Wale
trying to think of the
version.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the name, but yeah.
Roscoe Dash
Waka
Wale Waka Flocka.
Yeah.
No hands.
Yeah, that's Wale verse.
Oh,
I said Maryland, but because that's his verse. But
Yeah.
Roscoe Dash is from Arkansas,
Okay.
and of course Waka Flocka.
Waka
from there.
Flocka.
All right. Next one. Now what? Y'all think we been doing, bruh? Sitting at home eating snacks, getting fat. We in the studio making tracks, but y'all boys wouldn't know nothing about that.
I know this too, but I don't know what it is. I heard
Too
it too.
busy running off at your mouth, hollering about we fell off. You need to worry about your own damn house while you always trying to worry about ours. Darrell ought to know this.
That sound like an award rant.
Now what y'all think we been doing, bruh? Sitting at home, eating snacks.
I know it.
We've been in the studio
I
making
know
tracks.
this shit.
But y'all boys wouldn't know nothing about that.
I know this shit.
I know the lyrics.
You
I
too
know
busy
this
running
shit.
off at your mouth,
Okay, I know it.
hollering about. We out.
You said the artist is from where?
I just gave the state.
Yeah,
you
he just gonna say
You need to worry about your own.
Yeah, well, okay, got you.
You need to worry about your own damn house.
Me and niggas sit this on every damn time this shit come on.
While y'all always worry about ours. Let's continue. Saying where the pimp, where the G. I know they ain't fell off the MAP. Is this gonna be y'all last CD? Look at here, boy. Stop asking me. That's the same old thing you asked last week. You talk too much if you ask me. I'm glad I ain't tell you that I live with G. I'm glad I ain't tell you that I flip them keys. Let me ask you a question. You remember my lap? The green one that I had with my name in the back. Why don't you tell me hell?
Who stole that?
You're pulling everything else out your hat. Y'all don't know that?
Oh shit.
That is Hit the Flow
By Dirty.
by Dirty from Montgomery, Alabama.
I know that y'all feel me now. See, we dropped that versatile.
I wouldn't have got that.
You would've got that?
Would have got that.
All
I know
right.
y'all see my
That
ticket in a
verse
while.
sound crazy.
It's funny as hell. We love it, bro.
He going off so
Let me ask
bad.
you,
I
because you
know
remember
dirty.
that?
I know dirty, but yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
All right, last one, fellas. Last one. All right. Let's take a shower.
Shower together.
I'll wash your body
I got that.
and you'll wash mine. Yeah. Rub me down in some hot oils, baby. Yeah. And I'll do the same thing to you. One more time.
Turn them off.
Come on, Crank Lucas, man.
Let's take a
You got
shower. Shower together. I'll wash your body and you'll wash mine.
Let me say the next part. Rub me down.
I already knew it.
Hot. Oh, baby.
Oh yeah, that sound. What the fuck?
And
is that
I'll
right
do
there?
the same thing to you. Just turn off the lights.
What you say?
Right.
And light a candle. Turn on the light, let it beat. Pin their ass
Come
down.
on, Crank Lucas, man. You didn't get none of them.
Born in South Carolina.
We got the first one.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay.
Born in South Carolina, raised in Philly.
I would've thought you was
Pendergrass,
wrong.
man.
Well, he went to that, so I'm just expecting rap music.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you know what I mean?
I thought I do it. Everybody got when I said, well,
Now,
it's a rare condition. Niggas got that immediately.
right. Yeah. Now, if you came in saying it's close to midnight, I mean, oh, that's Michael. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, man, that's what's up, man. We got Crank Lucas in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Crank Lucas.
We appreciate you joining us today,
Oh,
man, in the
definitely,
game
man.
room, man. Let people know how they can follow you, how they can find you, how they can keep in touch with you,
What
man.
you
all
got
that,
going
man.
on and all that.
Yeah.
All social media, Crank Lucas, cranklucas.com. excuse me, Streets Necessity album available on all streaming music platforms.
It's right too.
Oh, that Rick James. Remember that?
That Rick James. That Rick James. Everybody fuck with the Rick James. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you follow me. For the people that haven't followed me, that have been watching my videos, that support, I appreciate you. There would be no me without you. Shout outs to Big Talk, Big Game platform, HHN platform, Big Game, Big Talk podcast. This shit is dope. I appreciate y'all fellas. This has been an amazing, dope ass stupid podcast. I can't wait to get the clips back and just post this shit up. They're gonna be like, y'all motherfuckers crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, we appreciate you for coming through, man. Blessings, man. Yes, sir. Crank Lucas, man. Follow that man. Go tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody. We out here, man.
Right, man. What's up, man? Once again, man, that's our time, man. Check us again, man. We always here, man, on Big Talk, Big Game on the Hip Hop Network. This your boy D-Rail.
E-Cal.
I go by the name of Lee. What up?
And like always, that's our time. Peace.